Hi, my name's Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel, where the only life crisis we're having isn't mid, it's Sims. Today we're going to be playing the Ultimate Decades Challenge with the Godfrey family, and this is the Legacy Challenge where we start with one family in the Middle Ages and try to keep their line going all the way up to present day. Just a quick content warning that, of course, this is The Sims, so it is fictional, but because there are historically inspired events that are going to be represented here, some of those will reference historical tragedies. Viewer discretion is advised. Today we're starting off with the Godfrey farm, just doing some renovations and updates and showing you kind of how everything is laid out now versus earlier in the year 1303, which is where we're starting. And after we get all that set up, we'll jump into the gameplay. So we've got Thomas here. He's had a really busy morning with his brothers doing some upgrades around the farm, but he's taken a little time to do some parenting. Oh yeah, I love how he just threw the diaper at his feet, so it's not like it probably smells any better, but he seemed to think so. Now that the diaper isn't on Peter. Okay, and now they're doing a little father-son playtime. It looks just magical, right? As it always does. Okay, and Hugo is off fishing. So we just saw a little pop-up that his fitness is going up. So maybe he ran over there to go fishing. I think we'll have Thomas go ahead and meet up with him a little bit later and help out with that. But right now, he is actually upgrading his parenting there. Being a good dad, just playing with his kiddo. Okay, and Cecily needs to give the baby a bath. Oh, okay, so Peter has been playing in the wash basin for the laundry, and both his parents kind of caught him and let him know that's not what he's supposed to be doing. And now Aunt Annalise has caught him making a mess on the ground, and she yelled at him, which he didn't like. And actually, I guess Thomas didn't like it either because he's like, hey, only I yell at my kid. A little bit later, Henry's made it inside with Peter and a whole bunch of these stray dogs that have been starting to come around and kind of hanging out since they realize they're getting maybe some scraps of food and a lot of attention. Hugo is still out here. He's only caught one fish so far, so he's still out here. And back at the farm, Cecily still needs to give that baby a bath. Okay, yeah, Hugo just has that one fish, so Thomas is here now to help him out. Try to see if they can catch any fish together. They're just kind of catching all sorts of random junk in the water. Maybe we'll catch some fish. And here comes Petrus. This is Cecily's father. He's going to do a little fishing too. Let's go ahead and fish with him. We've got the little bit of snow coming down, so it's good that they're getting, okay, we caught a perch. It's good that they're getting this fishing in while they can before it gets too cold to be out there. We saw Cecily putting the baby to bed. Hopefully that means that she gave her a bath already. And Hugo is looking pretty uncomfortable, so he's just going to go ahead and head home. He already caught a few fish. He's going to leave Thomas to the rest of it. He's going to go take care of some of those needs. And actually, Thomas might just have to give up. He's kind of needs to work on those needs as well. Yeah, okay, I think we're just going to call it a day and head back. And on the way back, he's going to go ahead and stock the pond with some of those fish. And these are the ones that we've always caught, but let's look at what we actually caught today because that's what we're going to throw in the pond. Oh, it's actually with Hugo. Yeah, so the goldfish and the perch, that's what we're going to stock the pond with. Okay, and Thomas is back. He's seeing Annalise is doing some chores, and Cecily was having a little playtime with Peter. Looks like Henry's off there taking a bath, and Hugo's doing some cleaning up. Okay, wait. So Black Hen is thinking of leaving soon due to inadequate care. Okay. We gotta take care of these animals. Hugo's gonna go ahead and let's see, can feed. We need to refill the feed. No, we're good there. So let's go ahead and just clean him or clean her, and maybe we can milk her as well. And Annalise is just scrub-a-dub-it-dubbing away, kind of ignoring this dog that is over here trying to yap at her. Oh, good. Cecily reached level 5 parenting. They are really coming along. And they're just having a great time with Peter today. Look at them playing again. Truly magical. Truly magical. It's great since, oh, Peter has reached movement level 3, so that helped him level up. That's awesome. It really is nice that Cecily and Thomas are getting to enjoy being parents because they are both very family-oriented Sims. And we did have a neighbor stop by. This is Lori, and he came in, and Hugo greeted her when she came in, but he's like, you know who you should really talk to? Why don't you go check in with Henry? He's next door, just doing some woodworking. Oh, great. And he just upped his handiness level to 5. So Lori is a high maintenance sim, first impression reasonable, and it looks like she's got a little crush on Henry, so that's cute. Ooh. All right, Peter has had a lot of time to play today, but he is tired and hungry now. Let's take care of those needs. Yeah, let's eat something before we try to go back to sleep. Oh, Thomas is feeling a little flirty. Well, you know what, man? Your wife is sleeping and both of your kids are awake, so why don't you go take care of them? Go ahead and just check her, see what she need. Oh, and Henry has learned the rest of Lori's traits. Going, man. Wants to go stand out there in the snow, apparently. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and stargaze. That'll be kind of a nice little way for them to just chill out together. Go ahead and ask her, and then you guys can come outside too, because your brother and your sister-in-law are trying to sleep, so maybe socializing inside tonight is not the best idea. Though honestly, this is a stone-looking house, so probably there isn't a lot of sound making it through those walls, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and do that stargazing. Just a little bit of snowfall coming down. Okay, as long as you're not getting snow in your eyeballs, that actually looks like a nice little activity. I feel like I missed the opportunity to go ahead and there's usually a reaction to the first snowfall, which I think is today, so I don't know why I can't find that. Okay, Thomas is still very flirty despite the fact that he's playing with his kids and his wife is really dirty. So, but she needs to take care of the baby because, of course, we need to breastfeed the baby. I've been having, I don't know if it's like a routing issue or what it is. I don't get the little pop up with like the feet that says she can't get there, but every time I ask her to breastfeed, it's like it kind of just it times out. But if I have her pick up the baby first, then sometimes then once she's holding her, then she can feed her. I don't know. We're going to try that, I think. Let's try this one more time, and then if that doesn't work, then we're going to try to do the pickup. Black hen is getting on in years, the poor old fella. Hope there's a few more. Oh, brown hen is getting on in years, the poor old fella. Hope there's a few more pets left till the reaper comes for a visit. So I was thinking about exchanging some of the chickens for meat. It's technically you're not going to slaughter them. They're just being traded. They're just being traded for meat, and they're going to go live on the other farm that old chickens live on. So I did want to do that before any of them. I think like as the chickens get older, that's a good time to do that. And we're going to have to see who can actually do that transaction without feeling really guilty. Because even though none of these Sims are vegetarians, a whole bunch of them have animal lover traits and aspirations, like animal caregiver, animal lover, that make them really upset. We sold a chicken or traded a chicken one other time in this game, and there were a lot of grudges. Like several of them were very mad at each other or at somebody, whoever it was. I can't remember who did the trade. And so we're gonna have to see if there's any of our Sims. I think it'll have to be one of the wives because I think all the brothers have those traits. We'll have to have one of them do the trade. But I do want to do that. I might as well get something. If the chicken's gonna die anyhow, if the hen's gonna die, I might as well. Okay, so Henry's going to bed, but he kind of needs to tell Lori that she can go now. You don't have to stand out there all night in the cold and dark and snow with all the neighborhood dogs. Well, that's what Henry wanted. Now he's got them. Just dogs everywhere. Okay, I don't know why Peter is just napping and not actually going to sleep. I don't know if that has something to do with like the nightmares he's been having, but he's just not napping and not actually sleeping. So, well. Okay, it's very late. Henry is going to go say hello to this dog, but he got so excited about doing that, he didn't realize that he was walking on his brother in the bath. So that was a little embarrassing. Okay, but Thomas is done. Okay, Cecily, you don't need to chat with Henry. You really need to take a bath. You're the one who needs to take the bath. So please do that. You finally took care of your baby. Oh, you got bitten? That's not very nice, Hugalina. What are you doing? He was trying to take care of you. Okay, well, Hugalina doesn't need a bath, but she's little making a little stinky in her diaper, I guess. I don't know how to say these things without being clinical, but also without saying words that kind of give me the ick. Like stinky kind of gives me the ick, but I don't know. I'll have to come up with a better language because I don't like hearing it back when I listen to it later. And now it is morning, but it's not just any morning. It is Christmas morning. And here at the Godfrey farm, back in our Sims World 1303, there are a couple of holiday traditions that we honor or we participate in. One is attend holiday ceremony and the other is give gifts. So we're going to try to go ahead and make sure everybody gets a chance to do both of those things, hopefully. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have Annalise work on some canning or preserving, we'll just call it. I guess I didn't really have exactly cans, but some kind of preserving process for some of the raw ingredients they have here since they don't have refrigeration. And it seemed pretty fitting to me, at least my idea of custard is that it is a dessert item. And so, yeah, we're going to have her work on those. And she kind of has something in mind for that later. All right. Now we also have Cecily, we're gonna get her up right now. And I took a look at everybody's profiles, and literally she is the only adult member of this household who can do this trade-in transaction with the chicken or the hen for the meat without having like an existential crisis. I knew the three brothers because of our last experience. Didn't want to do that because of the animal enthusiast trait, but apparently Annalise has an animal related aspiration, so I'm pretty sure that would make her upset as well. So, all right, Cecily's done it. She told the hen, "Hey, get to walking." And inside, Annalise is hanging out with the three brothers. Thomas has gotten a little Hugelina up and is bringing her out into the other room so her mom can help feed her, take care of her a little bit. Meanwhile, Annalise is moving on with some more cooking for the holiday, and there's some things that they can't do with their indoor cooking setup, so we have the grill set up so she can grill some chicken. Hopefully the chickens don't get upset smelling that, and hopefully the dogs don't, take it. All right, so we're getting little Hugelina fed. Aw, that's right. Take care of your baby. Give her a little burp. Okay, and then what else? Well, her mood seems like she's fine, so let's just go ahead and talk to Hugelina. That's what Cecily is going to do here. And what else have we going on? Yeah, she's going to need to get something to eat. Oh, poor Henry is over there. See, top animal betrayal from seeing a beloved chicken get sold away. He's so sad about it. I mean, I shouldn't laugh because honestly, if any of these Sims were actually going to be vegetarian, it would be Henry because he has the animal enthusiast trait and the dog lover and the cat lover. Like, he's all about animals. But he will eat the food just fine. He just didn't want to have to know the chicken that it came from. I'm pretty sure. But his brother, his twin brother Hugo, is here to chat with him and try to make him feel a little better about it. Let's see. He can. We don't really want to do any of those. Yeah, enthusiasm about the outdoors. Oh, we got a cranky baby in the background. We'll deal with that in a minute. And then, yeah, ask for advice. We're going to have him ask for advice from his brother. Hey, it's okay to be sad. Sometimes life can be tough, but you're not alone. Oh, and Henry noticed that caregiver personality trait. And outside we have, our main Godfrey family out front. So Thomas and Cecily and Peter are going to come out and do some holiday singing. So even though it's not an official holiday tradition that we have on our calendar, is something that they have to or really, really want to participate in, they could still do some holiday singing. And Peter's not going to be able to sing with them, but he can watch. Oh, and Peter got his thinking level up to 2 from that. Excellent. Okay, and then Thomas is going to give him a big hug, and he's also going to give Peter a Christmas gift. What is it, Peter? Hugo is starving. Okay, we're going to deal with that in a minute. All right, that seems like a very successful gift. So we have a little wooden horsey toy, and Peter's going to go get right to playing with that. And then we can deal with Hugo, who apparently doesn't have any ingredients on him, so he thinks he can't cook anything, but he also doesn't seem to realize that he can also just eat some of this cheese that's everywhere. But he's able to get that cheese now and chat a little bit with his father-in-law, Maximus. And since he's come over, I'm going to have Annalise come over and say hello to her father as well. She can discuss favorite recipes. She's been learning a lot of recipes, so why not? Okay. Apparently, though, she'll have to do that after she's done hanging out in the swamp or the pond. Like, Thomas is just jumping up and down and actually concerning me a little bit because he's thinking about toilets. So, yeah. Anyhow, it looks like everybody decided to go jump in the pond for Christmas, even though it's like winter time. But I mean, I guess it isn't snowing like it was yesterday. So that makes it okay. All right. So Annalise is saying hello to her dad, and we've got dogs in the house. We've got kids in the house. Peter is feeling very playful, and he is going to play with his little toy. And actually, he wants to go ahead and show it off to his Uncle Hugo. He was going to try to show it off to Hugalina, but she doesn't really understand what's going on. Okay, so Henry actually has been, doing a lot of woodworking. And so he made some gifts, some little statues and little wooden gifts for everyone in the family. So he just gave his first gift to Hugo. And then I thought he was going to give one to Thomas, but apparently he's going back inside. Oh, to celebrate having achieved, he crossed off the tradition on his list when he gave the gift. All right, now he's going to give his gift to Cecily. Aww. And what do we think about that? A little elephant statue or something. Okay, that seems like that went over well. Is Peter just chewing on his... Of course he is. Of course he's chewing on his little wooden toy. And Henry is giving one to Thomas. So thoughtful, little brother. All right. So that seems like that went well. And Peter is he just leveled up another skill, playing with that toy or chewing on it, whatever he's doing. All right. Okay, good. And Cecily is finally giving a bath to this little baby. Oh my goodness. And Peter, of course, is scared because it's nighttime now, even though it's not dark out. It's like almost 9 o'clock at night. So he's been having those nightmares, and so he's kind of scared. All right, but before everyone goes to bed, Annalise has also been making some gifts in the kitchen. Oh, apparently Thomas didn't like his, and Hugo's like, brother, that is not cool. Don't talk to my wife like that. So now Annalise is going to give her gift to her hubby. And these are all those little custard containers that were made. It just seems like a nice little gift. Oh, see, and then it got double pluses from Cecily. You know why? Because Cecily also cooks, and she understands the effort that went into it in a way that the guys just don't really understand. I swear the last time any of the guys cooked, they all like burned their arms. Okay, so now that dinner is done and all the gifts have been given, we've got the mom and dad, Thomas and Cecily are putting their little kiddos to sleep. And Hugo, no, you need to not mess with the baby. She's trying to go to sleep. I know she's named after you, but that does not mean you get to keep her up all night. Let's joke around with your wife. Okay. Did I just see Henry in their bed? At least he's getting out. Okay, so Hugo is going to chat a little bit. Apparently he's making a joke about a ball and chain. I don't know if that's super funny to your wife, but So let's give her a little kiss on the cheek and compliment her appearance. And this is kind of trying to go somewhere, but we want to be nice about it. We want to be pleasant and charming about it. Aww. Aww, he's giving her a little kiss on the cheek and complimenting her appearance. He's like, you are thumbs up. I'd like to hold your hands. She's like, I could kind of take a bath. He's like, I don't care. I'm going to give you a big old swab kiss. Aw. And then let's just go ahead and go for it. Wait. You guys are complaining about food? I don't know. Didn't you guys just eat dinner?
Am soon. Rogava. Oh no.
Oh, so she's thinking about Hugo, and Hugo's like, well, if we're thinking about me, if we're talking about me, I've got some ideas for me.
Oh, yes,
All right, seems like she's into it. So they are heading off to their bedroom for the last act of Christmas Day, which is also the end of year 1303. So I'm going to leave it there, and everyone's heading to bed. Next time we chat, it'll be a 1304. So thanks for watching, and bye-bye.